Hello, I am the Hello. If you watched my previous videos, then you know I got quite a bit of stuff for Christmas, including this, or what my review will be about. The Dino Fury 5 Zord set from Power Rangers Dino Fury, Amazon exclusive. This set includes the 5 Zords, the 5 keys, as well as some bonus items. So without further ado, let's begin by showing you the T-Rex Champion Zord and his key. First off, the keys are all done in a style similar to the ones for the figures, but with more details. And here's another thing I found. Apparently these little pieces on the back they're actually little pieces that can actually come off. Shows a little image of their ranger inside, as well as the image that appears on the keys and sorry. And it pops right back on as easily as it snaps off. Now to transform the T-Rex Champion Zord. Sorry, my headphones were sorry, I was having some trouble with the one ear here. Sorry. Now let's transform this into its battle mode. First off, start with taking off the cannon. Well, you have to take off the tail too. And the drills. Now, the instructions say to rotate this around, but I found that it keeps on bumping into the other half, so sometimes I just pop it off anyway. Yeah, it's also easier to do this. And extend the legs. Pop the arm back on, pop the head back on here. Rotate the arms 90 degrees. Plot the tail here, like so. Place the cannons, which unfortunately are not articulated. Kind of have a little bummed about that. Onto his wrists, and place the shoulder drills back on his shoulders. Now you take the red key and you slide it down into this crevice right here. And you have the T-Rex Champion Megazord in battle mode. Now, let's take a look. Now it's quite well articulated. Like it's got like a little joint here. To offer a little arm swivel. Also got an elbow joint right here. And a little wrist swivel here. And a swivel at the elbow. You guys can hear it's a bit of on a ratchet. And the legs are articulated too, as well as feet on ball joints. In fact, I had to attach those. And it bends at the knee as well. So you can get into cool poses, though I haven't really done much on the cool poses. But anyway, you can also recreate some of his attacks in this mode, including the bite attack, which I might not have gotten entirely accurate because I once again remember that much on that. There's also the tail slam. Now let's continue this with the Stego Spike and Tricerablade figure, Zords. These go to the Black and Blue Rangers respectively. Oh, I forgot to mention, in Japan, the T-Rex Zord is called T-Rex Champion Zord is called Tiramigo, and its battle mode is Kishiryu. And in Japan, this is called Mill Meal, and this is called Triken. Sorry, that was. Anyway, this one in Japan is called Triken. Now, the cool thing about these is that they're actually instructions to combine these two as well as like the pink and green with themselves, and that's what these extra pieces here are actually for. And so to keep them together, I just like attach like the extra cannon here, blue cannons to these pieces that come with each one, and you disassemble. Let me just do that off screen to save you time trouble. Okay, so you take what was the back piece of the back legs of the Millennial. You can tell by what's under here. And you take these two pieces here and you plug them into the bottom here. And then you plug in Mill Meal's head like here. Then you take, not Mill Meal, but stickler. But then you take this part here from it, these parts, and like attach them to the side. Sorry. Then you would. Oh, I got that upside down. I'm just gonna, what the instructions say to do like the top 4, but I'm just gonna do the bottom 4 just because Anyway. Oh, you're gonna want to take like these two pieces, like plug them in together. Now you take these two here and like plug them into the side to make like arms. And now I see why they suggest doing the. Apparently makes a bit of a difference if you like put the pegs like facing forward. Now you place this here onto the back, and oh wait, I think I was supposed to like take the cannons and like maybe. And then you place the crown thing right here in the middle, and you have, I'm not even sure what really. And those are pretty cool. Now let's start on the Tiger Claw Zord and the Ankylo Hammer Zord. Now, they paired these two up together, I think, because they're the girls of the team. Otherwise they would have paired up the black and the green and the blue with the pink, which would make sense if you watch the Japanese. Anyway, this here in Japan, the Tiger Claw in Japan is called Kishiryu Tiger Lance. Combination of tiger and lance, because it's a saber-tooth tiger and got a lance. And this is called Ankylose or Ankylose, depending on how you inflect it. Now, just like with the Stego and the Tricerazords, these can actually combine on their own. So you know what? I'm just gonna do it on the screen this time. You already seen me do the pink, so just take these as off the thing, including the head. Now, oh, you're going to want to take this thing apart. You're going to need to take this thing apart too. Place them down on the ground, like so. And you're going to want to take this like round part here and like fit it into the middle of these 4 pegs. Can you see what I did there? I hope so. Now, these down now. Now rotate these to the outward, so the claws are outward. It might look a little bit, but there's a reason. There's a little peg hole here. Now, take the hammer and like put the tiger head on right here. Take it like that. Might look a little weird if you have like but if you look here, you can see why. Now place the gland right here, lance right here, there, and now you place the drills on shoulders like so. Then put the ankylosing here. And you place the claw things, flip onto the side of the head. And something I like to do personally, I like to turn the hammer around and fold this out. Plug it in, peg it in here. Give sort of a flying mode, which is kind of cool if I do say so myself. Looks a lot more humanoid than this one does, that's for sure. Yeah, the pieces don't pop off as easily. By the way, I just learned that the cannons are actually articulated. They're just like really stiff. So, anyway, few things I forgot to mention. A lot of their heads are articulated. The stego is like least articulated, like barely even there. You can't even really tell. But the Tricerazord is like articulated. Joint. Well, the stego, the ankylo. And the tiger. In fact, I've actually popped this thing off a few times. And the Tyrannosaurus mouth is, of course, articulated. Not as much as I would like, though. It's like you can barely even tell, really. Anyway, my next video will feature them with their combinations as seen in the show, as well as a few customs that I will do. And until next time, this has been the Holo Ham. And to thee I say, sayonara.